Hey everyone, welcome back to Control. So we are about to head into this very scary looking room. I had a look at the trophy list like I mentioned in our last video. I wanted to have a look to see sort of like how close we are, because I feel like we'd had quite a lot of trophies. We're actually like 4 or 5 trophies off getting platinum, which is actually pretty awesome. I love when games make it so you can get platinum like within one run, so you don't have to do like 6 new games to get like all the trophies and stuff. So that's pretty awesome. It is kind of like board countermeasures, like doing shield bash, like killing 10 enemies or something. So once we get back up to the oldest house, we'll like probably tackle a few of those. So we don't have any of these. Astral construct. So the okay, I kind of don't want to use some of these to upgrade this again. Because I do want to, I just need like 3 more remote thoughts for this, and then we can upgrade this, and this is our last one. So I'll hang on to those for the time being. But yeah, I am coming into this cold, so this, I'm assuming it's going to be a fight. So we're probably going to need to like warm up a little bit. Let's call it in a ranger. Pray that he doesn't die.
I need a ranger sent to this location stat.
Make way for the director.
I would have liked it if you brought some friends, but oh, okay. Lower Crossroads. Is that Marshall? That's Marshall, right? Yep.
Marshall? You're...
Is this like an
alive.
echo
Soon you
situation?
will no longer recognize us, or yourself, or him, or her, or them. Family is dead. The walls are broken, but yellow and red in the eye.
God damn it.
Inverted is made right. Leave your innocence.
Fuckers take everything. I am not letting you take this.
Innocent away. You've always been the new you. You want this to be true.
Okay. Maybe did that get her? Watch out, my guy. Come this way. Come this way. I forgot we had this one. Whoops. I'm sorry, my guy. Okay. Oh, okay. Where did the thingy ones go? Okay. 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 But to try not fall off like that. Okay, thank God you just like put me back on. Okay. Okay. Okay, friend. Okay. Send champion and jaw. I'm trying to. Where's this champion? Where was the champion board? I didn't see no champion coming in. Okay, that was just warm up. Like I say, we're going in cold. We're going in cold. Hopefully my guy can last a little bit longer and I don't kill him.
Send back up to my location.
Send a couple. You have to watch the thing again. Okay. You good, my guy? Okay.
Free fire!
Okay. Don't fall off. I don't blow myself up. Okay, now where did she go? Okay, she fell down. Okay, can we get some friends? Okay. And another friend? Can we do another friend? Okay, well... Actually... Okay, she fell down again.
Out of ammo.
Shoot to kill!
Okay. Ow. Okay. You got friend? Nope. Okay. Okay, now where is she? Where's she gone? Ranger? Wow. But the level of my concentration, guys. Now I see champion. Yeah, thanks, bud. Jeebus. Okay, good job. There's all health around here. Okay. 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 Oh god, this is one of those flying enemies that I absolutely hate. Okay. Where is she? My God. Okay. Okay. That was so stressful. Let me just get some help.
Marshall came down here to stop this. I should have been with her.
Yeah, she should have told
could've
someone
saved her.
though.
But I can still save everyone else.
She decided not to tell anyone though. Okay. We are cleansed. The foundation is stable. We hope you will improve your attitude, loyalty.
Well, fuck you too. Oh, I'll be sure to. Let's play it smart. They don't need to know I'm onto them. Not yet, anyway.
Okay. So we need to get back up. Unmapped area. Okay. I think this is just dead end here. What was this? Invade energy conquest. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Actually. Okay. I was gonna say I can't see anything. I saw a form in the background.
The hiss can't touch it. I can't undo the astral bleeding in the foundation, but at least it stopped.
Along with the seismic activity. You did it, Jesse.
Did
Did you ever find Marshall?
I did. She's gone. She died thinking she'd save the Bureau. Not a bad way to go.
I think there's like a little like hero complex that she's got them.
I wasn't ready for this crisis. I didn't even see it coming. But I promise I'll be ready for the next one. I mean, what good is a director who can't hold her bureau together?
Like her attitude was a bit okay, that was it. Yeah, like her I mean we've still got more to play obviously. Yeah, her attitude was a little bit stinky, like a massive scale thing like that going off and she decided not to tell anyone about it. Like that's kind of silly. It's very silly.
I thought I know how to handle things now that I'm the director. Clearly, it's not that simple. I need to choose a direction for the Bureau. It should be one that serves our goals, not the board's. Whatever those are. I need to lead my way.
Okay. So I do want to do Emily's quest. 3. Can we do anything for 3? Larger enemies. Energy will recover while shield is active. That's kind of cool. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I do want to do Emily's quest, so we need to go back to the warehouse to do that. Hey, Emily.
Now that this nail business is handled, I should probably be getting back to executive. But maybe I'll keep poking around. Just for a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep looking around.
I wish I could go with you, but I still need 30 hours of training before I can do field work.
We'll work on that.
Okay, yeah, so we wanted to go back to the warehouse place. Warehouse. Because I believe that the ID card should be around the warehouse place and then we can hopefully get into the lab. So I do want to do this. So we'll have a little poke around here. Oh yeah, board countermeasures. But we've almost done this one. Except, so yeah, this should be, we got 2. But we need to get, I believe, 5. So I'm gonna like have a search around. So I believe this is to the lab. Oh, is that one there? We can just go in. I thought we couldn't get in.
Another ID card.
Yes.
For a cartographer.
Photographer, okay. So it looks like maybe just 2 more. Any more? This is more like, okay. Can you? Oh. I hate these. Okay. Yeah, I hate those enemies. Like with a solid passion. Okay, so can we call this elevator? I don't think we can. Okay, well let's search around in here a little bit more. I don't know if all of them are supposed to be like on this level. But we looked in all of those buildings. Oh, did we go through here? Getting distracted. Any on here? No. Okay. We haven't. God, that made me jump. I wonder what it was then. Forgot that they regrow. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna have another like look around here. But I do think we got the ones that from around here. Ah, there's one here.
Another one of those ID cards. Security chief.
So maybe they are all like ground floor level, like around the bottom then? Okay, so one more. Ah, I didn't get this one. I'm sure it would be in here.
Excavation engineer. Why did so many people abandon their carts down here?
Maybe they just didn't get very far. Ah. Did we do this one? I think we did. Can we go down then? Okay, we need to tell Emily. Hey. Go tell her. And she will be in the crossroads. Okay, let's go tell her, see what she says, and hopefully then we can go down into the lab, because I'm intrigued to see what's happening in the lab, if anything. Emily, I got something you might like. I know you'll like this.
If you're not gonna listen to me, then you better go figure out how to stop this. There's no telling what could happen if the vibrations escalate. Has the nail been doing anything since we restored it? Define anything.
Anything unusual?
Define unusual.
Emily.
Sorry, but the answer is a whopping yes. Now that it's whole, the nail is emitting a constant field of, well, think of it like low-level radiation.
Okay, that's not
It
good.
seems to suppress any biological matter it encounters. This explains why nothing grows here and why the Bureau had to abandon the area. Prolonged exposure would certainly begin affecting neural processes.
Wait. Was the field created when I cleansed the nail?
I considered that, but the nail's readings are quite different from the ones I recorded at the cleanse control points. I think the nail's field is purely of its own making. In fact, I think it would passively prevent any His corruption, like the HRAs do. Which makes me wonder what actually occurred when you cleansed the nail.
I've been wondering about that myself. Did the board let the hiss corrupt the nail? Did they want me to cleanse it? If so, why? What do you know about Director Northmore?
Well, he was Director Trench's predecessor, and Northmore's famous for being the first board-appointed director. See, before we found the oldest house, directors were picked by committees of old men in suits, drinking cognac and smoking cigars or whatever. You know, standard, uninteresting methods.
I think the word you're looking for is bureaucratic.
Or antiquated. Regardless, Northmore was eventually forced to... Well, we don't need to go into that.
No, tell me.
Strangely, the only two board-appointed directors left the position under unusual circumstances.
Oh.
If the board appoints a director, then how do they retire them? I doubt they go out and buy you a gold watch. Sorry, Jesse, I didn't mean to imply that...
Don't worry. If anyone's getting shown the door, it's them. What do you know about an entity named Former?
I can't say I've heard of it. You got any details for me?
Well, imagine a one-eyed bug
It's
thing.
painted on that wall over there.
I think it was a part of the board, but then something happened and now it's... separate?
Interesting. See, I always wondered if the board was some sort of entity or a group or conglomerate of linked consciousnesses, but this supports the group theory. Although it could have undergone some sort of corporeal exile. Too many unknowns to form a working hypothesis yet, but I can prioritize this matter in future astral dives if you think it's important.
Fortune favors the prepared. Do it. I'm gonna keep looking around.
I wish I could go with you, but I still need 30 hours.
Do we? I thought you said that we need to tell her about it. No? Potentially. Oh. We just need to go there. What's in our collectibles? Hotline. Hotline? Departure. Another crisis workday resolved. But scrutiny is not permitted. Enjoyed. Tell the sidekick Pope Snoop to leave. Please, immediately. Before it is time to become the next task chapter stage. We will be with you soon, Jesse Dylan Faden. The board are kind of rude. Did that change
Crystals,
anything?
cave paintings, rust-filled sand. Hey, this place is a research gold mine.
Okay, no.
I'm gonna keep looking around.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it said that we had to tell Jesse, tell... They've taken Former off? Looks like they've tried to erase Former from there? Yeah, I thought you said that we had to tell Emily that we found all 5. Okay, well, let's go back then. Did something just fall down then? So how do we actually... How do we actually... I just fought you. I just fought you. Need to remember that that's short range. Okay. Oh. Yeah, how do we... Where is the actual, like, lab? Because it doesn't say... on this. Not sure what we do. Don't we have, like, all the cards? Oh. Ash, request denied. Is Chief Excavation Officer, it's my job to support the research team, so I got your machine for that ridiculous sun research project. However, it's also my responsibility to ensure the safety of my crew. Do you know how many trips it took to get an entire bulldozer down here piece by piece? And do you know how many of my guys were lost in those trips? Here's a hint, too many. Which brings me to my point. I'm writing you today because of this request form that just landed on my desk. Apparently you want a lightweight 1 or 2 man military grade helicopter for the purpose of surveying the vast expanse of columns by air. I bet you didn't even stop to wonder how much time, money, effort and blood this toy would cost us. Well, no sir, I am sorry, but I will not subject my men to another month of marching through that death trap upstairs. For Christ's sake, these people have families. Not that they ever get to see them anymore. Request denied. Lewis. I'm so confused because do I not have them all? Okay, so it says that I looked it up, guys, because I was like so confused. It says that we need to like place them. But it's not letting me place them. Is this a bug? Because nothing's coming up. We definitely have them all, right? Because it came up when we picked... We already picked that one up, did we not? Oh my god. What is happening? Why is it not letting me do it? Okay, so apparently there's a bug, guys. So I think we need to, because we picked up that other one, we need to go back and collect, because it says something about depending how many cards you had when you went to see Emily, you need to like go and recollect those or something, and then you should be able to progress it. Okay. Now hopefully, god, that was so annoying. There's a piece of law here. Meteor Hill summary. That was so annoying. I had to look up like where they all were again. Like after all these years and that bug never got fixed. Meteor Hill, Notepad archival, Manda dates 8.8. This document is being edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. This paradimensional occurrence consisted of 3 sequential sinkholes induced by subterranean implosions, revealing foreign material or magmatic qualities. A local chapter of the Youth South League were participating in an archaeological dig on the hill when the event occurred. Many boys were injured in the resulting collapse. Some touched the magma directly. Why? Bureau agents arrived at the scene 7 days after the incident. That's so long as well after the incident, 7 days. Samples of the lava-like material were taken. The area was quickly sealed off from the public at our recommendation. Our aim was to ensure all remnants of the material were rendered inoffensive, but the magma descended too deeply into the earth to retrieve. Foul smelling odors were detected in the area, which were hypothesized being the dissipated elements vapor trail left at the scene. All acquired material were delivered to Washington for examination in the Bureau's on-site labs. Down we go. Okay, now hopefully we should be able to do it.
From the layer of dust on this place, nobody's swept here in years. Not even Ati. No way he'd stand for this. There's an elevator, which I'm sure is super safe, in a space in each terminal for an ID card. But which card goes where?
Excavator, which I think was there. Lead physicist, head of research, security chief, senior cartographer, lead physicist. I'm not sure which one this would be. Lead research? I don't know. What's here? Emergency first aid. Security chief, because he's got like a little gunshot thing. Like here. Yeah, the excavator man was this one, right? Because that's where we picked up the law. Okay. Here. Cartographer. So then we have emergency. Probably this physicist. He's got one of them ball things on his desk. This is probably research because of like all of these books, right?
It worked. Now I just have to get on a rickety elevator that goes who knows how far down.
We've been on this before, Jesse. Okay. We've been on this before. We've been all the way to the top and we're fine. We're fine.
Dust. Still, this lab's way tinier than any of Darling's.
Yeah, like if God. So basically the bug, from what people said, is if you pick up more than one of the ID cards, which we did, we found 2, and then speak to Emily, it bugs out the game, which is very silly. So you basically have to go back and like recollect the ones that you, like the additional ones that you had before you spoke to Emily. Because you're only supposed to find one and then speak to Emily and then go find the rest. But we found 2 and that was what like booked it out. Which is kind of silly, right? Just see if there's any like lore lingering about. What's this? Do I want to be turning this? What did that do? I saw you crouching there like a little weirdo. Yeah, I wonder why Auntie doesn't come down here. I suppose he's like a thing of the oldest house, right? Probably not the foundation. And that was the lift. Okay. It's bits of the nail. Astral plane. Okay, well there's
Why
nothing
would
else
they
here.
need such a heavy door down here?
I don't know. Shivers. Gibbs. Friend? Okay, friend. Okay, where did they go? Okay, did we just kill our friend? So who's this? Our processes designer. Stop that. Okay. Okay, God. I mean, trouble. Okay. Are we gonna have to fight the mole down here?
This looks like the nail, only mini.
Oh, I wonder if this is like Former's nail. Like how the board has one. Okay, what we got? What we got? More? Northmore final warning. To Dr. Theodore Ash Jr. as Director of the Federal Bureau of Control and chosen representative / liaison / benefactor of the great authority of the board. He's taking his role very seriously. I demand your immediate withdrawal from the Foundation. Prior memos issued broadly to Foundation staff called the swift reassessment of all personnel to upper levels of the House. All staff are complied except you. This demonstrates a lack of respect for my office and the board itself. So I'm assuming the board, like what they've been saying about Emily, like to get her out of there. I'm assuming that the board was like that to Northmore about Ash. This is their house and we are their guests. We should conduct ourselves accordingly. Normally such insubordination would be grounds for dismissal, but out of respect for your late father, consider this instead of my final warning. The board and director Ash chose me as successor to the office, and no amount of petulance will change that. Indeed, your actions seem to suggest you know better than myself, and by extension better than the board. Permit me to assure you that is not possible. Ba ba ba. Okay,
Document. Is this in some kind of code? I can't read a word of it. I should take this back to Emily and tell her I got into Ash's secret lab.
Was I just his notes? There's like no other like stuff down here. Is that really it? Okay. Guess we're going here. Okay, Emily, I think I've got something interesting for you. I hope.
I found Ash's secret lab.
Excellent. Please tell me everything. Spare no details.
Well, there was another cave. The walls were covered in paintings of eyeballs. The research seemed dedicated to studying a kinda smaller version of the nail. It looked like the same material as the one up here, but just a different shape.
Well, are you sure you didn't see any functioning prototypes? Or at least some schematics? I mean, Dr. Ash was a very accomplished engineer.
None. Sorry. I did find this handwritten note.
Can you share it with the room?
Ash had terrible handwriting. Never meet your heroes, right? It looks like a transcribed conversation between Ash and someone named F.
Former?
Ooh. Oh, this is juicy. This'll take me days to parse out. Maybe weeks.
Have you ever thought about taking a vacation, Emily?
Are you kidding? This is my vacation, Jesse.
A strong foundation. Complete all missions in the foundation. She does have more to
I
say.
knew I should have brought my carbon dating equipment. It's one of those things you always take for granted.
No?
What do you know about an entity named Former?
I can't say I've heard of it. You got any details?
Well, separate.
Interesting. See, although too many, but I can prioritize.
Fortune fit do it.
Okay, so
I'm gonna keep looking around.
I wish I could go with you, but
I thought she had something additional to say.
Hello.
I'm gonna keep looking around.
I don't know if just that whole mission was just like, I don't know, like just janky. But she didn't have, no, nothing, Emily.
Don't be a stranger.
Well, give me some information. I kind of feel like I don't know if I've missed something or what, but I feel like, siege large enemies. Like we've maybe missed something, like what else about Former? Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little confused. I feel like we've not gotten a full story here on this one with like Former. Okay, we're heading back to Central Executive. See if she's got any more information or anything. Can we change our outfit yet? Yes. Director suit, cool. Okay, see if she's got Emily.
Parasitic entities I asked for.
I found a couple of relevant files in Dr.
Variants and alterations. Threat Part 5. His corruption manifests in vastly different ways. Some his remain largely unchanged, while others are barely recognizable as human. What determines this level of alteration? Is it the duration of corruption? It could simply be an evolutionary process, each entity representing a stage of growth in an undiscovered linear progression leading towards what? Additionally, his entities possesses various supernatural abilities. How have they achieved this? Do they gain from corrupting objects of power? Have they corrupted a single highly talented para-utilitarian and divided their access to paranatural abilities across the network of his corrupted hosts? As a scientist, I am hindered by the sheer number of questions. It's difficult to identify where one should begin. What is the most pertinent question? How do we kill it? That seems like a good start.
office. I'd have to dig through the archives for the rest, but I'm not going through the Panopticon. Not with the altered items loose.
Okay, you're new here.
Then go see if any ranger squads are available for a file retrieval mission.
Hi.
Jesse, good to see you. We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any hiss ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Well, eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to use everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the hiss out for good.
That's... really? I mean, yes, I can certainly... Yes! Yes, I accept.
You'll do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
I'm honored, Jesse, really. Thank you.
I think you make a good head of research, Emily. As I give her the promotion in my janitor's outfit.
There haven't been any his sightings in the
Okay. So is Arisha?
Be
Yes.
methodical. Clean it. I heard you closed the Hiss portal, or whatever it is we're calling it. And if we could just flush out the stragglers.
So, what's next for Simon Arish?
Well, first off, I'm banning all slide projectors. That's it. Seriously, though, we need to review our protocols. Research should not be making decisions that endanger the entire Bureau, but fuck it, the entire fucking world, without some serious oversight.
I think Pope would agree. Certain people in the Bureau have been working in the shadows for too long.
And I'd like to make these HRAs part of the mandatory Bureau uniform. They're not stylish, but better safe than sorry.
I don't think anyone will complain. Not after this.
You'd like to think so anyway. Okay.
I'll see you later.
You know where I'll be.
So,
Any luck finding the armory?
we... Is Dylan still... Oh, yeah, I forget we can't use our abilities here. So stinky.
Fuck, whose side is the house on?
I've got to run around on my own two legs like an absolute cave woman. So is Dylan still here? Nope, that's out. Where's Dylan? Director's office? Where did we
Director Faden did a fine
put
job
him?
handling this, especially considering how new she is.
Is he here? Oh, he's over here.
When do you think Marshall's coming back?
Uh,
It's not like her to be absent during a crisis.
yeah, I'm afraid she's
I'll be
not
here
coming.
waiting for you when you wake up, brother.
It says it's already started growing.
If you wake up.
But I guess at least he's still alive, right? I just wanted to come and look at him.
You heard the director stop the hiss, right?
Okay,
Sounds
so
like she's doing
what I want to do is I'm not going to start the Alan Wake DLC in this video. We'll save that for our next one. But we'll go to executive sector. Probably mailroom. We only need to kill 3 more enemies. But we'll do that. Let's try and get like a couple like board countermeasures. Okay, we did it. What else do we need to do? Okay, we did that. Headshots. Okay, in charge mode. Okay, we can do this. Alright. Okay. 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 She must. Ah. You're lucky. Ow. Okay, we did that. Epic. Is that everyone? God, there's so many like bodies here. And then I think headshots was the next thing, so we should put on this. We'll do this. Okay, where are you? Where? Oh. Ow. Okay. Ah, missed his face. This one run downstairs, right? Huh? Okay. Cool. Let's go find some more people. We haven't been in here. Oh yeah, mold. Lockdown. Pay attention, Alberta. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directional overriding maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a big deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building is only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directional override, as they stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Olin 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works, okay? Auntie. Okay, hidden location. Nice. Ooh. We need some remote thoughts though. Ah. Is that door always closed? Okay, here we go. Finally, some enemies showed up. Does this not count? Does this not count? Okay, 3 more. Two more. Jesus. One more. If I don't die. Okay, I died. I just needed one more. Yes, we did it. Okay, and now we need to use charge to kill enemies. We can do that. And PS. Okay, it's coming in fast. Whoops. Okay, that didn't count. Okay, that's gonna be a lot harder to do. We like the charge ones. We can do the charge ones. Hell yeah. Sheebus. My god. Just because I've got like exploding things don't mean that you should as well. Can you die? Okay. Okay. Charge a bit quicker, please. Okay, might help if I actually hit my targets too. I need to do this as well. Okay. I see title card. You can go. Thank you. Okay, where? Big explosions. Okay. Okay, 2 more. Is there gonna be like 1 more enemy? No, this... Yeah. And it's just not enough. Not quite enough. Okay, where was the thing that came up? Oh, it's in the warehouse. Okay. Okay. We did it. That's all I needed. There you are. Uh-huh. Okay. Collect. Thank you. Yes, war games. Complete 5 board countermeasures. Awesome. We're actually at like over 90% on the trophies for the base game. Like it just says 70 whatever because that's also including like the trophies for the DLCs. There's still more? Ah, that's it. You come up the stairs. Still more? Where you at, my guy? That's also very fun. Oh god, hi. But I also forget that it's there. Oh, house memory. We needed 2 more of those. Okay. We did another one. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna leave this one here. We got another trophy. I'm gonna have to like grind a little bit in my own time to get the other ones. I need to remember that shield thing that we just did there, the shield rush. You need to kill 10 enemies as well to get the trophy for that. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this one here. In our next one then we'll go ahead and we'll start the Alan Wake DLC. I do just want to... Is it ventilation? I think it's ventilation. I had a thought while I was doing like doing those about Atty. Is he back from his hollybobs? I want to go see if he's there. He might not even be there.
Ati's still gone.
I'm still gone.
I get the feeling he had more of an agenda than he let on. Did he already get what he was here for?
That's kind of sad if he doesn't come back. But we're still seeing traces of Atty about, aren't we? We're still seeing like his little cart. Monday, 10 o'clock. Well, I hope he's enjoying his hollybobs then. But yeah, I'm going to leave this one here. We'll start Animates DLC. We'll get into the meat and potatoes of that in our next video. I'm not entirely sure how long that is, whether that's like another 3 missions and some side quests. But yeah, we'll go ahead, get into that. I'm gonna take it that like this is gonna be very weird because Alan Wake is kind of weird. Like the story, I guess, like Controlled is very weird. So we'll go ahead, get into that in our next video. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. I hope you enjoyed this DLC. If you did, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye everyone!